Okay, we were looking at next day of the skeleton corpsifying. The carpet adhesive is all nice and dried, and you can see that the women's stockings are just kind of clung right to the bones, which adds that nice skin look. There's still another step that we'll get to later, but for now this is kind of the initial step. And now today I'm going to move to the skull, which we're going to do a little bit different technique for. Instead of using the brush to place stuff on, I am just going to grab some loose scraps, dip them in the bucket, get the stuff on them, and then we'll just manually place them on. This kind of gives you a lot of control on the direction and shape that the stuff goes on. And for the parts I'm putting on here, all I did was, for the stuff that didn't get used on the arms and legs, I just cut off little extra scrap sections of that, put some holes in it, and then that'll work for this operation here. Find a spot that doesn't have good coverage and kind of see a little more of the hosiery than you like to. Just stick your finger in the bucket and wipe some more stuff on it. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to use that fourth piece, maybe down on the jaw here. a little dangly spot there. That'll be nice. You can even just take some adhesive and wipe it right on the skull, because that'll help as you put the stain on. In later steps, it'll make it a little darker. You can't really dye the plastic itself too well, but the stain will stick onto the adhesive. Alright. Crap. Got some in the eye socket. Nothing to worry about. Alright, so that part's done. And you're not going to see this, but I'm just going to go back and wipe some on some of the bones. Earlier I had cut off a couple sections that were kind of a little loose and I didn't really like them, so in between the fingers was a big one. I just kind of cut a slit in there and just putting more stuff on now. I'm going to put more stuff over the wire. One of the wires covered really well, and the other one didn't cover so well the first time, so I'm just going to cake some on in that area. And tomorrow will be the day that I come through and stain these. It's a multi-step process, and I just want to make sure that the adhesive has enough time to properly dry. Alright, and that'll be it for today on this project. Very short.